Dr. Wendy Robinson, Superintendent of Fort Wayne Community Schools and Indiana's Superintendent of the Year for 2018, was headed for a career in education early in life.
If you ask my mom, she would tell you that I've been teaching since I was old enough to walk. My poor brother was 3 years younger than me, and he was my first student. It's a passion, and what I love to be able to tell people is I'm not teaching because I can't do anything else. I'm teaching because this is the only thing I want to do.
She's been an administrator in the district for more than 30 years. But she started as a student and then a teacher.
I've been in this district since I was 5 years old, actually, as a student. So I've seen the operation of the district from every different angle. I tell people the only thing I have not done is drive a bus. They won't let me do that. As a result of that longevity, I've seen programs that have started and ended, and some that have continued. And I think the one factor that you see that really runs through any program that's been successful is that it was defined clearly to connect with teaching in the classroom. I think that we have gone from, when I first started teaching as a third grade teacher, I pretty much wrote my own curriculum, developed it, planned in isolation, graded my own assessment from the state, to an accountability environment where everything is weighed and measured. And as a result of that, the programs that I see that have had longevity and also yielded results were the ones that were planned to actually impact classroom instruction. And we had an implementation, a monitoring, and an evaluation process attached to it, but also had some consistency of implementation at all levels of the district. We have started in this district what we're calling our Human Capital Management University, because we want adults in this district to understand that they have to be lifelong learners, just as we're expecting students to be lifelong learners. So when you look at the whole concept of professional learning within the Fort Wayne Community Schools, we have learning communities for our teachers, for our administrators, for our teachers and administrators, for our students, because the concepts of the Triple P really won't resonate unless you provide people opportunities on a day-to-day basis to put them in action.
With more than 79 languages spoken in the district, Dr. Robinson sees diversity as a positive, not a challenge.
Fort Wayne Community Schools is extremely diverse on a lot of different levels, economically, ethnically, just all kind, more than I can list. But I think we don't think of that as a challenge, we see it as an opportunity. I had a young student say to me a couple of months ago, she had gone to another school in another district, and she said, I didn't understand that it really is a positive to be Puerto Rican until I got to Fort Wayne Community Schools. So we see the opportunity for students to live in a world that mirrors what they're going to see when they go out into the real world. We see that as a positive.
The district was a pioneer in offering families options and choice.
Fort Wayne Community Schools has been doing choice for over 40 years. And for us, choice means you make sure your programs are the kind of programs that are going to lead to students being able to take care of themselves when they graduate. But more than that, they're interested.
Her ultimate measure of success comes not from a test score, but from graduates.
Because you know how I really know if the things we're doing work? I ask the students. And Keon's on my advisory group, and he can tell you the last time we met, we talked about the graduation pathways. Because states change laws every 5 minutes. And so now they're changing how you're going to graduate. Well, if I as superintendent want to really know if all the things we're putting in place actually are working, who should I ask? The students.
Like other districts, Fort Wayne Community Schools has its financial challenges.
We were a district that paid for everything as we went along. So when the whole financial structure was restructured, we got caught because we had no debt. So we were just starting off at a lower point than most of the districts in the state. And that's continued. This is the sad part, but it's a reality. We are $3 more per student than we were 6 years ago. But the expectations for what we have to do for students has quadrupled.
But that's not her only worry.
And I'm so afraid that we are trying to turn education into a business with a profit line. And I just worry that we'll wake up too late to realize you can't measure the impact you have on a child with a dollar sign. This country was founded on public education, and most of us received our education in some type of public system. When I think about the current state of public education, I look at Fort Wayne Community Schools, and I don't see a system that needs to be fixed. We're not dysfunctional. We're an organization that's constantly striving to do the right thing for students.
Congratulations, Dr. Wendy Robinson of Fort Wayne Community Schools, Indiana's Superintendent of the Year for 2018.